In fact, we're going to continue right now with the aforementioned best talker, best interview. Wouldn't you say so?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Well, because if
he's got experience doing it. We'll say that.
If for no other reason that he is as comfortable in these environs is the fact that the last time that he played in a competitive game in these environs, he was both the offensive and defensive MVP in the Cuero Gobblers state championship game. Of course, Jay Wed is with us now, and it's good to see you again. How you been?
Yeah, you too, man. I've been good.
Are you okay with all of your teammates referring to you to old man, old head, grandpa, all those other kinds of things? Are you all right with that terminology?
Yeah, because I get called old when I'm in the locker room, but all my other friends are like way older than me, so now I get called young. So it's all balanced out, So I enjoy it. It's cool.
How has the cooking going? No, we saw you on LHC cooking last season. Did you get to expand that in the off season this summer?
I don't really have a lot of time to do it, so I'll cook sometimes on the weekends. My sister cooks a lot now.
There you go.
But I went to Italy and I got to see them cook, so I learned some things. So
how do you balance the culinary skill and art form of being a chef, along with, it was a very much ballyhooed conversation about you pulling back on ice cream last year. Everybody talked about that. So how do you balance all that?
Man, the body goes through a lot, especially when I take ice cream out the situation. But we in the off season, so now I can eat ice cream on the weekends, which I do. And I've been trying to do this thing with Bluebell ice cream. So please, if y'all listening, holler at me, please.
Hey, listen, we are living in the world of NIL. Bluebell, absolutely.
So that's my favorite brand of ice cream.
What's your favorite flavor?
Chocolate chip cookie dough is undefeated.
There you go.
That's pretty good.
I'm more of a cookies and cream guy, but that's not. We're not going to argue about that. But no, we were talking to X about expectations.
Yeah.
And the goal is always to get here. How do you let things like being number one in the media poll, now being the preseason favorite in this league? How do you guys not let the external stuff change the approach you guys have taken pretty much since you guys got back in January?
I think the best way we do that is just by focusing on the opinions of the people in the building. So the team, we keep everything close and we talk about it. But we see it, we know that's the goal. It's all about putting those pieces together, and being able to accomplish that. And I think that's what we're working towards right now.
Being experienced in that, is it really easy to tell the young guys, hey, I've seen everything, guys, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, just push that to the side?
Yeah, that's something you see. You come across all these great teams. They got these great players, and then it just doesn't work sometimes. So, one of the things we preach to the young guys is we have every piece of the puzzle, but if you just scramble every piece of the puzzle, it doesn't look like anything. So our thing right now, our focus is putting everything in the right place to make this amazing picture, and that's Big 12 championship.
And that also goes to your own personal. You talked about your body earlier. You said my body's been through a lot. Now, that is an understatement, right?
Yeah.
So do you handle conditioning and your work different than, say, early on?
Than me early on?
Yeah, than you
Yeah,
early
definitely, on. Man, I do a lot of treatment, a lot of stuff, a lot of rehab, where my freshman year I would work out, go home, play the game or something. That catches up to you. So that's another thing that I try to preach, to the young guys, that you have to stay on top of it, because if you're not, at some point, it'll catch you, So that's just something I'd be a pro as far as the training room, I kind of live there, so I should pay rent.
Every strength coach, Jay Wed, has their strengths or things they focus on. Mm-hmm. With Coach Beckton, what is it, and you've had 2 off seasons with him now, what do you see, or I guess this would be 3, but I digress. Mm-hmm. What does he focus on that really helps you guys, that you see, okay, this is going to make a difference in those games we're going to play in November?
Man, as far as physical-wise, I would say we're definitely the hardest running team in America, and the plan is to be the fastest team, in the country. So we run a lot, but at the same time, he does a lot of mobility, and that helps me so much, just staying flexible, staying mobile. Because I think as a football player, you're not trying to be a bodybuilder. You want to be able to move and stuff like that. And I think he focuses on that. And then other than that, man, mentality-wise, he gets us mentally tough enough to where when the game does get hard, we're able to resort back to our training.
That part real quick.
Yeah.
Did you feel like maybe earlier in your career that you maybe built too much muscle, that you were kind of wound too tight, and then as you've gotten older, worked on the flexibility, and that's kind of helped you sustain on being on the field longer?
Yeah, I think I was kind of big in high school, and then when I got there, I was moved to running back. So I had to I think my body wasn't ready to just get that big that fast. And other than that, I'm back now to, I went from 225 freshman year to 215, 210. Now I'm 205 pounds. So
there you go.
I feel better like this, and Coach Beckton's been helping a lot.
Well, you look great, and
Appreciate
as always, you sound great. I mean, X said you were the best interview in the entire team. And
thank you.
And you've done nothing to be taken down off the pedestal.
Yes, sir.
Hey, thanks, Jay Wed. Appreciate it.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, Jordan Whittington joining us here